big question right now is, why did the plane crash? These are the possible reasons that I have mentioned here. Let's quickly see the first reason, that is engine failure. If we know that a commercial airplane has 2 or 4 engines, and the main function of engine is to provide a upthrust, which will eventually help the airplane to lift. If the engine fails, means the thrust will be reduced. What is thrust? We have studied that thrust is nothing but a perpendicular force which helps in lifting. If the engine fails, there will be no thrust. That will decrease the speed or reduce the speed. Basically the speed drops and eventually the lift vanishes. This was the first possible reason. Second is hot weather. That day also the temperature was very high. Now how a weather is related to lifting? Let's see. If the weather is hot, which means the temperature is high, which means the density of air is less. What is density? Mass per unit volume. In a particular volume, if the mass is less, which means the density is less. So density of air is less, which means the air is thin. Less dense air lead to less lift. Another possible reason is third, flaps. You might have seen during takeoff and landing, there is a structure on the wings that is called as flaps that comes out, change its shape and size, and that help us to either during a takeoff or landing. Now, if the flaps not get retracted on time, what if the flaps get back to its original position on time? That is called as retracted or retraction. So, if the flaps not get retracted on time, eventually more air resistance it will have to face. It will be difficult for the plane to climb. So hard to climb. Another possible reason, fourth one, that is pilot error. A wrong decision, maybe a wrong input given by a pilot can be a possible reason. Fifth reason is sensor error. If a pilot error lead to wrong data interpretation, and then a system failure may occur. So these are the 5 possible reasons that I have mentioned, which anyone can understand in the most easier way possible.
Physics works.